Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where we are pretty much just waiting for this earthquake to hit. And it's going to be a doozy. It's going to hit here, which means it's probably going to end up also causing a bit of a tidal wave. So that's going to be fun. We are in the process of evacuating citizens, but there's only so much evacuation we can do. But we're working on it. But I'm sure we're going to lose some people. Also, there's a bunch of crime over here. That's mostly because citizens are being evacuated. The real question is, how long until this actually ends up happening? This earthquake. We're pretty much just waiting on it at this point. There it is.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Well, that looks a little disgusting. Looks like it's right here pretty much. Still ongoing. Okay. I think it's over. So this is the fault line it created, looks like. Okay. School of Tourism and Travel is on fire? Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, we're going to need to smooth this out, for sure. So let's just take a quick once-over here. There we go. That should do the trick. And now we're going to need to rebuild our road structures. So we need to get this rebuilt like so. And then this one goes in here. This one here. Did we have a connection over here? I'm willing to bet we did. About like this most likely. Not exactly like that, but approximately like that. Okay. And then this would normally have been an interchange, right? No. No, this was just a standard highway block. So this would connect in... Actually, this is in the wrong place. So get rid of that. This would connect in here, and then that would go in about like that. Okay. And then our highway connects in about like this. But we're going to have to repair our highways over here. So these roads are going to need to be repaired. Did not mean to do that. Okay. There we go. That's better. We'll repair these roads over here. Get all of this repaired. That's giving space already occupied, so we're going to actually have to bulldoze this. Build in a new section of highway here. Like that. And all things considered, this could have been way worse. I was expecting a lot more damage here, and I was actually expecting it. Oops, I once again, did not mean to upgrade that. I meant to repair. I was expecting it to actually hit to some degree in the water and do a whole lot of damage via flooding, but luckily that didn't end up happening. Okay, is that all of our roads repaired there? We are going to need some on-off ramps over here. So we did lose some right here. Okay. And then right there. Excellent. And that should be that. All of this can then just be zoned office space. Okay. And now we're just going to need to adjust these bus lines a little bit. Kind of like that. Excellent. And the same thing over here. We're going to need to adjust these, but it looks like I missed a road here. Okay. There we go. Now we need to get these bus stops fixed. And I think we are good to go. Okay, So as these structures get searched, we can just clear them out of here. And we have the fires getting taken care of. Hopefully the fires over here are getting taken care of too. Not exactly, although our fire helicopters are on it. They're working on it slowly. Okay, let's just get this all out of here. Excellent. I really thought that was going to be way worse than it ended up being. Kind of funny how we have just random structures out over here that were damaged. Like, these too? That's kind of weird. Okay, whatever. Oh, we missed a bit of road here, I think. Yeah. Is that connected? I think so. Yeah, that's connected. Okay. I believe that's that pretty much taken care of. Oh. There were affected structures all the way up here? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, we'll take some of these out as well. Like so. What else? This guy can go, as can these. Still a few more affected structures, just kind of around. And I would guess that this fire here was actually caused by the earthquake then. It's a much wider range of damage than I initially thought, but we've got it under control. I do believe that is everything. Fantastic. So hopefully these fires will get put out. The incineration plant is on fire. Well, to some degree that's supposed to happen. Perhaps not to this degree. It's also started some of these trees on fire, so that's a big part of the reason why we're having fire issues over here. But the fire helicopters do, I think, have this under control. If not, that's an IT club, dormitory, and library. Okay. I'm pretty sure that the fire helicopters have this under control, though. So, with that taken care of, let's check in on a few of our traffic issues that we've been working on for the past few episodes. Over here, it looks like we still do have a pretty hefty traffic jam. Our metros didn't take a hit, did they? I'm pretty sure our metros were completely spared. Where's the metro train at, though? I don't know where this metro train is at. It looks like it's running, but where are the metro trains? Oh, I'm just blind. They're not invisible at all. Okay, so they're going. That's excellent. Fantastic. Okay, so let's check in at this train station. That appears to be working. Good, good. This looks fine. This over here is, not amazingly fine. We knew this was going to be the case. Let's see, this is already a 2-lane, not quite roundabout. We could theoretically upgrade it into a 3-lane highway system like this. But the highway doesn't give access. So if we were going to upgrade it further for additional lanes, we would need to go to a much wider road. But that doesn't actually help anything, because everything is trying to go to this cargo airport. Right? Owner recycling center, cargo airport hub, airport hub, airport hub, airport hub, train terminal. All right. That makes sense. We could make this not be one way. I think it would make a little bit more sense to have this here be multi-directional. And then it can either be input or output. This is unidirectional, but I think this can be bidirectional as well. There we go. I'm not sure how much this lane would actually get used here. Beyond this traffic that turned around, let's see. Yeah, if they want to leave here, they're better off going on this road anyway. So this being unidirectional is actually, I think, okay. There we go. But hopefully that will reduce the pressure of people coming this direction to the cargo train terminal from this right here. That's the goal anyway. We'll just leave that be for a moment. That's going to be an ongoing issue. There's no doubt about that. I just want to check in up over here and see how we're doing. Oh, this is fine. This is less fine. I feel like a dedicated way to get over here would be ideal from this highway. Because even having 2 lanes here is not ideal. This is going to be disgusting looking. But I'm going to try something. This is going to be absolutely disgusting looking. So, we would take this off this direction, except that we would need to split it off over this way. And then we'd have to curve it in. So I think we'd have to take it off over here. That space already occupied. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I would love to get a direct way to get from this highway to this traffic circle. I feel like that would be ideal. But I don't know what that way would actually end up looking like. This is bidirectional. Maybe we can connect up over here and have multiple ways in? Like, hypothetically like that. But it wouldn't actually connect in there. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Well, this is definitely an issue. There is the potential option of moving this highway and having an off-ramp that just comes in right here. Or having it go under the highway, perhaps. So, hypothetically, that would look... It would come off the highway right here, and it would link in basically right over here. That's giving us slope too steep. So, essentially, it would need to come over... let's not be on this elevation step. It would need to come over here-ish. And then loop in somehow to come in here. Of course, that space already occupied. So I think this road would have to be, temporarily at least, removed. That slope too steep. Okay. Interesting. We can't take it in over there either. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Okay. I'll have to continue to think about this. Everybody wants to go to this cargo hub. Nobody wants to go to this cargo hub. Fair enough. I do want to come down over here and see how time has changed this. It's slightly better, to be sure. Yeah, that is definitely better. Do we have any junction issues over here? We do have a stop sign here. I'm going to remove those stop signs. And hopefully that'll allow traffic to flow just a little bit quicker. If they just yield, that'll probably be for the best. That's what I want them to do anyway. I do wish there were proper yield signs in this game. That would be ideal. All of these are going to... You're going to the cargo airport hub? No, you're going to the company. Uh-huh. Interesting. A lot of these just despawned. I'm not sure what causes that. But I've definitely been noticing them despawning. Do they just time out? Maybe. However, this is definitely an improvement. And this is behaving a little bit more like how I'd like it to. Of course, whenever new goods arrive, like we start working our way through the queue, and then new goods arrive, and then we are right back to where we were. It's interesting. Huh. I have a bit of an idea for this. I doubt it's going to work. But, hypothetically, what if we just take a highway down over here? That's giving us slope too steep, but if we remove this temporarily, and we send it in, say, using the curve tool, we send it in, say, over this way? No, invalid shape. And that slope too steep. Yeah, that would be really, really ideal. That highway is definitely highly elevated in this spot. I mean, maybe we should just take this highway out of here for now. Just remove all of this. And bring this back through. Just at a lower elevation. Like, not quite on the ground, but only like a couple steps up. Like, not even 4 height steps up. Just like 2 of the very smallest height steps. Space already occupied. Right. So we're going to have to do this, and then I'm just going to go ahead and use the curve tool and just curve it in a little bit. And the same thing over here. I want to bring this over this way and just straight line it. Put it all the way on the ground, 2 elevation steps up, and then just put it in. Of course, we're going to need to flip the direction here. And then we're going to need to redo these on-off ramps over here. So I'll put an on-ramp there. And an off-ramp there. Pretty much as before. Okay. Now the other idea is that we take this back out, because I completely forgot that I was doing this. That's still sloped too steep. So what if I was able to take this over here and merge it in like that? So we take this out of here. Now that is interfering with our metro station. For now, I'm going to move that metro station to over here. So we're going to need to take this out of here, and we're going to place this, for now, right there. We'll just get that out of the way, and I do want to go ahead and get this reconnected up before I forget. So let's get this metro fixed. I'll take this up over here, like so, this over here, like so. And then, where was that metro stop at?
Hi, I'm Greg.
Basically, we need to just put a stop here.
Which are a characteristic of my family line.
And then a stop here. That's real awkward.
I invested my energy into getting you the lowest prices possible.
Can't find a path, huh?
Unlike the local sports teams, you can count on.
Why can't it find a path here?
I fight every day to get you the best deals. I'll never drop the ball on prices, and that's
really weird.
And my customers' happiness are not affected by the short fingers mentioned earlier in the advertisement.
Well, let's try getting this out over like that. And doing something like that. And maybe we need to let it tick a little bit so that it updates.
This is Cities Radio, home of music.
Not find path. Is there something else wrong over here? Like, this is the express metro, right? Or, this is the express metro, I think. No, this is a regional metro. This is indeed the express metro. So the express metro is currently busted. So we need to check the express metro to figure out why. And I'm pretty sure it's just this station. Can't find a path here. Oh, we need to move that path. Okay, there we go. Okay. Got that fixed. Excellent. So then we run... That slope too steep. But what if we were to curve this around in an awkward fashion? Like so. That's distance too short. Okay. Can we take this out essentially over this way? That's what I'd like to do. Okay, just put this all the way on the ground if we can. We can here. And then that slope too steep. Well, it's because this isn't very flat, I guess. So what if we were to take out this roundabout and flatten this area about like so. Okay. And with that flattened, then maybe we can get this in where I want it to be. So I want this to just come in basically right here. But I want it to be on the ground. So I want it to be here. So it'd have to be there? I don't know how I feel about that. Hello. Wait, what? That confuses me. That confuses me greatly. Okay, whatever. I want it on the ground. And over here. Like, maybe we should just put this highway directly on the ground. So we take this section out. And we place this directly on the ground. Like so. And then we reconnect it up like that. That's going to be pretty steep. But ultimately, I think that's fine. And we connect that in like that. Then with that directly on the ground, hopefully we can get this in somewhere reasonable. Is that reasonable? I don't know. I'd like it here. That would be ideal. But that's slope too steep. So maybe we should elevate this portion a little bit. So if we were to choose, say, this height, and just bump this up in elevation, just a smidge. Let's see what that does. Yes. That is much better. Okay, we will now go ahead and use the tool here to make as good of a roundabout as we can here. just not exactly wanting to cooperate. Okay. Well, I think we take this out now. We know where we want this to be, right? We want this point to be about here. So we can take that to there. That to about there, but this is actually a little too big. It's not quite as tight of a roundabout as I'd like it to be. I'm going to turn off snapping so that I can do this just a little bit tighter. About like that. Okay. With that there, then we can have this coming in like this, although I feel like we might be better off having it go this way so that hopefully we can come off this direction. And it would appear that we can. And then I'd like to connect in up over here somewhere. But I think we need to rerun this highway. And I'm going to turn snapping back on for that. We're going to need to bring it up. And this is not the direction I wanted it to come. Bring it up. Snapping back off for now. Like that. Okay. It's real awkward. But then we bring this road in, hopefully. This road can come in for sure. I'd love to have this road come in here. Can we get away with this? Even that space already occupied because of the pillar. Okay, so that is functional. I'm assuming it's not going to let me do this, though. Yeah. Okay, so I want to... That's distance too short? Okay, that worked. Is there anywhere we can connect this road in? Yes. Like that. Now, I'd really like to connect this road in. That would be nice. We can do that. I'm assuming it won't let me do this. It would let me do that. But I'm guessing it won't let me create any sort of a curve. Yeah. We'll just make it straight. That's fine. So then we need to get this connected in. We need to reconnect this. Okay, let's just take this on over and connect it in. Something like that-ish. And then we need to find a way to connect this. And I think our best bet would be to try to connect it in like that. We could take this out, and then that would allow us to connect like that, but that's now space already occupied. But we could do that. It doesn't look the best. But we'll see if it works. Okay, well, I do need to put a cut in here, and apparently I removed the power grid. Okay, there we go. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.